Should the football season continue? In today's video, we will be talking about that. Hey, Ron, it is Finn here. That is FYW. And I hope you guys are all enjoying your Sunday and your Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to any mothers listening up there. I mean, there's no specific reasons for mothers to be watching me. But okay, so yeah, guys, I hope you're all enjoying your day. As you can see, it is quite sunny out here. You can kind of see that. So yeah, I've taken my dogs for a nice walk. I've had my tea. I've spilled a bit on my pants, so it looks like I peed myself. I promise you, I have not. But otherwise, guys, I hope you guys are all really enjoying your day. And once again, with this whole lockdown situation, it's very hard to stay in a good, place mentally. So I hope you guys are relaxing somewhat, that you guys aren't too stressed, maybe getting some exercise in, along with, please do your work and stuff. Don't avoid it. Okay, now I get why mothers might be watching me. Yeah, but in today's video, we will be talking about the top 5 leagues, or just football in general, and I'll be discussing the top 5 leagues, where they are currently situated with, starting over again or continuing the season, and whether I think it is a good idea or not. First of all, we have the Premier League. The Premier League, I've seen no green flags that training or whatever will start, but apparently Arsenal and a few other teams have started, or at least discussed starting training. You get La Liga, which there's been videos of Barcelona training already, and La Liga has started training some of the teams. Bundesliga, the season is set to continue in the next week or two, which that is mad. Serie A, the Italian league, the one that started off with the most problems with the virus, apparently has been given the green flag to train, which is absolutely stupid because, Fiorentina and Sampdoria players have tested positive with the virus in the last few days, which, that's so stupid to continue it. Along with that, the League One, the French league, has given PSG the title, and I'll talk about how that plays a role with discussing everything as a total. Now, we look at these top 5 leagues and we discuss whether it is important or not. By the way, sorry I have not uploaded in the last few days. I have really been working really hard on my next video that will hopefully be coming out. I've been spending a whole week trying to edit it, trying to make it as entertaining as possible, which is a big project for me because, support hasn't been that great on this channel, so I'm trying really hard to get some extra support. So, by the way, the only way I can reach that goal of being monetized one day is through you guys, and it really is not that much to just hit that subscribe button and like this video so that YouTube knows you like it, so that I can achieve my dreams. But I'll talk about that project more towards the end of the video. So yeah, what do I think should happen? Okay, now, do I think football should continue in any way, shape or form in the next month or two? No, I do not think it is a good idea once all. Even if you play behind closed doors, like apparently the Bundesliga will, even that in itself is not a good idea because not all the players live in the countries which they play, and some of them go home. Like, for instance, I'm not too sure where these players do end up living. I'm sure Lewandowski has family in Poland or wherever, or Thiago has family in Spain or wherever, or I don't know, foreign players that don't actually play or weren't actually born in that country probably went to family and are stuck there. So for all these players to now travel once again to the country where they have to play for club, I don't view that as a smart idea. First of all, they're going to have to be quarantined for at least 2 weeks probably, and just at the end of the day, it's too risky to just have everyone fly in. Now, suggestions on how I think the league really should finish. At the end of the day, I think there are quite a few options that could be looked at, but playing right now within the next month or two is not a good idea whatsoever. A huge possibility that could happen, which, this probably won't happen in any way, shape or form, is esports is getting so big. I'd almost recommend the last few games having the best esports player from each team representing them through FIFA or something in the last 8 games. That might sound a bit stupid, but it is safe. So, that could always just be at least a side option, worst case scenario. Another big option, which, I've thought of, which I'm not sure if this would work or not, is, okay, so there's 8 games left of the league, right? If we start the next season, right? If we just wait until the start of the next season, we could count the points for the first 8 games for the beginning of that season and the end of this season, if that makes sense. Let's use Liverpool as an example. If they win their first game next season, those 3 points get added to this old table and to the next, new table. I don't know if that would work necessarily. A huge problem with that could be, of course, when it comes to relegation and promotion. That is actually the biggest problem, because now what happens to those teams? Because you can't just say, oh, just don't promote or relegate them, because that impacts a club hugely financially. At the end of the day, I don't care necessarily what the scenario is, as long as they don't play. I think it's way too early to play, it's way too dangerous, it's way too risky, and it only takes one person to still have the virus to be able to spread it. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter, oh, the numbers are low. If it's not 0, it is still dangerous. This all started with just one person. Now, do I think Liverpool, for example, in the Premier League, I'm just using the Premier League as an example in this, should be given the title. Look, if the season is cancelled, if the season is finished and there's no signs or if there's no, need to carry on, then I do think it is fair that Liverpool get the title. Look, I'm a United fan. I'm the guy who should absolutely hate Liverpool. And I do hate Liverpool because they are my rivals. I mean, although I do like the team, I like the manager, I hate Liverpool. And I'm sure Liverpool fans don't take too much offense to that, because I know Liverpool fans would say, if they were given a chance to never give United any trophy ever again, they would agree to that. But at the end of the day, PSG were given the French title with only a 4-point lead. If that's the case, that's easy to catch up. 4 points, a team could have definitely caught up. So, it doesn't matter if it's mathematically possible or not then. Although Liverpool, they're almost impossible to catch with more than a 20-point lead. No matter what then, if the season's cancelled, you have to give it to Liverpool. It doesn't matter whether it's mathematically possible or not, because if you have to compare it to the French league, it's only a 4-point lead, then, it is only fair, and it's very hard for me to give a non-biased opinion, because I want to say, yeah, but Liverpool possibly could have been caught up, because, to be honest, if it was any other team than Liverpool, I don't know what my opinion would have been. If it's United, I would probably, I would have celebrated because it's been like a decade since we've won like a Premier League. But if it was any other team, I'd say, they kind of deserve it. But at the end of the day, I can't be biased towards this. If you give a team with a 4-point lead the league title, then you have to give it to the team with a 20-point lead. It is only fair in that scenario. As I said, I don't necessarily care what the scenario or what the outcome of it is, as long as football isn't played right now, because Bundesliga is being very risky. And it's very hard for me not to give a biased opinion in touch, because I'd love for football to come back. I know everyone would love for football to come back that is a huge fan of it. Especially because I'm trying to make a career out of it. I make these videos because I want to make a career, or at least it's a hobby for now, of talking about football and talking about the leagues, and I miss making my Premier League weekly predictions. But at the end of the day, I'd rather be safe and I'd rather not risk the lives of anyone, because at the end of the day, we are risking lives by putting these players back out there. It's not a smart idea. Plus, even playing behind closed doors. Look, Liverpool fans specifically, if you look at a Liverpool fan, they would hate to win their first ever Premier League title, their first ever title in 30 years in front of no fans in the stadium. And I feel like if you also look, a huge controversial thing is giving Liverpool fans a trophy right now. I feel like lots of them would say, oh yeah, but other teams are going to make fun of us because we didn't finish the season, blah, blah, blah. It is a very unique situation that we are in. As I said, not too sure what the outcome should be. Those are just some suggestions that I have given. No matter what, I just think it's way too early to start football again. That being said, I want to ask your guys' opinions. What do you guys think? Give me as in-depth answers as you can in the comment section down below, and I will look at it and I will really analyze. Obviously, I'll reply back to you of what you think should happen to football in general. Should it continue? If not, what should happen? Because I am interested to see. So guys, now talking about that video that I am working hard on, by the way, because I've worked very, very hard on this video, because as I said, views have been low on this channel, which, by the way, guys, can you please share this so I can achieve my dream? Can we at least get this video specifically to 100 views? I'd really, really appreciate that. And please do subscribe if you are new so that I can achieve my goal. I'd appreciate that. Now, the video I am working on is a Hunger Games video where I am simulating the Euros 21 through the Hunger Games, which, I'm working very hard on this video. I'm adding cutscenes, I've spent hours editing already and I'm only like halfway done. So I'd really appreciate some support on this channel. By the way, you guys should really tune into that. By the way, I did a Hunger Games simulator, a few weeks ago on the Premier League, which I'm not going to lie, it was a pretty dead video. So that's why I'm spending so many hours on this video, to make it as entertaining for you guys, which I really hope does work out. By the way, guys, as I said, put your opinions down in the comment section below on what you think should happen to the season. Otherwise, guys, hope you're all doing well. Those are 2 videos you guys should check out on the side here, and click on my icon down below to subscribe. Has been Finn, FYNN. Hope you guys are all in a good place mentally. Finn, FYNN. I've already said that. Love all of you. Stay awesome. Cheers.